Yeah, man. Somebody handed me this at the show tonight in Atlanta, Georgia. It's love, man. I really do appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm finna hang this up on my wall. Y'all send me more art.
Welcome back, YouTube. It's your boy Holy Designer. I'm in the building with a new episode. Yeah, Holy Season podcast. Switching the scenery up a little bit. I had to get comfortable for this one. I just wanted to tell y'all how I met Hoodrich Pablo Juan. Yeah, y'all know I'm the fashion designer. Been blessed enough to have the opportunity to work with several musicians, YouTubers, and all that. So I think I'm gonna do a little podcast series explaining my journey, like talking about the celebrities I've worked with and how I met them, so on and so forth. So if y'all want to see more videos like this, y'all let me know in the comments. But I'm gonna get right into it. This is the How I Met Hoodrich Pablo Juan podcast. So starting off, I met Pablo way back. I met a lot of these rappers way back. I met Hoodrich Pablo Juan for the first time. It was like December 2017, almost 10 years ago. That's crazy. But yeah, before I get into the story, I had a buddy from Washington D.C. Well, he's still my boy to this day. But I had a buddy who was well connected within the rap game, whatever. And I ended up getting in touch with him, and he was able to really start putting me around different rappers, different YouTubers, celebrities. I met guys out in the DMV area, musicians, cameramen, all that out there. His name is Boss DC. So Boss DC really like put me on with a lot of celebrities, like I said. I'll tell y'all in another story how I met him, another episode if y'all want to see that. But I had looked up and met Hoodrich Pablo, man. It was one day, like I said, December 2017. And Boss DC gonna come back in, so y'all stay. Y'all keep that in mind. But anywho, so I had met Pablo. It was like man, it was a cold night. December 2017, yeah, man. And he was having a show in Museum Bar. That's a club. I don't think Museum Bar exists anymore. I think they tore it down. But yeah, man, I stayed at Capitol Homes. If you're from Atlanta, you know where Capitol Homes is. So I was staying out there at the time. And Museum Bar is only about 5 minutes away. Like, it really wasn't that far. And so I got up, really my roommate at the time, it was so crazy, my roommate came running in the room like, yo, Hoodrich Pablo got a show at Museum Bar tonight, bro. I'm like, what? So I'm like, I'm in there, I'm gonna go ahead and get in there. So I had my little drawings at the time. If you've been keeping up with me over these years, I draw, I'm a graphic designer, do all the art and stuff. So I had a little drawing. I had did a poster of Pablo, Hoodrich Pablo, hanging up on my wall. So my roommate come running in like, yo, bro, I just seen on the ground, like, Blow got a show, da-da-da-da-da, all this tonight, da-da-da-da. Oh, we in there, for sure. And I'm gonna take him to the joint. So I go over to the wall, like, yeah, I'm taking him this poster tonight. So I take it up off the wall, like, yeah. So, alright, we gonna go see Blow tonight. So, that was like daytime. Later on that night, it was about time to go to Museum Bar. My roommate, I don't think he was feeling well or something ended up happening. He didn't want to go. So I went dolo, went by myself. And I got up and, called my Uber. I was only 19, I was like 21. I was like 21 at the time. Yeah, I was like 21. So I hop in the Uber, go right down the street. That junk got there so quick. I was thinking it was gonna be a little journey, man. We got there quick, like, dang. So I hop out. It's cold, y'all. Cold December night. I went with I had like a see-through, like, big plastic bag, almost like a trash bag, but it looked more professional, I guess. And I had the drawing of Pablo in there, and it had a backboard on it, so it was like a real sturdy poster type. Had it wrapped up in the plastic. I'm holding it in my hand. and I had $250 cash on me. This was my game plan. I was like, I'm gonna go into this club. I'm gonna go into this club, and I'm gonna walk up to the bouncer, the security guard, whatever, and I'm gonna tell him, bro, here's $250. Give me 60 seconds to just go get this to Pablo, shoot a little video, take a picture with him, introduce myself, network. I'm gonna get on, you know. And that was my game plan. So I pull up, Uber let me out. I go walking. Museum bar was like a big parking lot, then it had like tall, like steps, like these stairs. So I go walking down the parking lot towards the stairs, and it wasn't a line yet. I guess I got there early. It was probably about 11 o'clock to 11:30, something like that. No line or nothing. But there were some guys standing on the stairs, like around the entrance, and then like on the stairs and stuff. So I go walking up. They see all the bag in my hand and all that, and they stop me. You know, they're like, "Hey, bro, what's that? What you got going on?" And I was like, "Oh, I just, you know, I'm a graphic designer. I drew this picture of Hoodrich Pablo. I posted it on Twitter. He retweeted it, all that. So I was like, shoot, I'm gonna just catch him at the show, give it to him, you know, if that's cool with y'all." And they're like, "Yeah, bro, yeah, just post up right there, wait on him. You gonna see him, you gonna meet him." I was like, "All right, shoot, I appreciate y'all." So right off the bat, I'm like, "Cool, bro, like, dang." But I had to wait, boy. That jump was ugly, man. I sat there and waited. I stood there for like an hour, 15 minutes probably, like at the base of them stairs out in the parking lot, waiting on Hoodrich Pablo to pull up. Now this is like December 2017. So at this time, Pablo bigger than, like, he was one of the big dogs. Like, I don't got necessarily name drop, but he was one of the big guys. He was bigger than some guys who were bigger than him now. So what happened? I'm posted up there. I'm posted up, freezing, boy. Standing there, posted up. Finally, dudes, one of the guys who had stopped me originally, like, "Hey, bro, blow here, you ready?" That's what they call him, blow. So they like, "Blow here." I was like, "Oh, he here?" But I did see the black trucks pulling up black trucks. I'm like, "Oh shoot!" So one came like right in front of me. I'm standing at the base of the steps. I'm really at the entrance. And then one went like on the other side of the parking lot. So I guess the guys who were posted up outside talking to me, I guess they went and told the I don't know who this guy was, the host, or maybe he was Hoodrich Pablo manager or affiliate or something. But he walked up to me when Pablo got there. Nobody hopped out the cars. It was just the trucks pulling up. Dude walked up to me. He was like, "Hey, bro, come on." Like, he was excited. Like, "Come on, you want to meet Pablo? Come on, man, come on." While I'm standing there stuck, really just like, I think besides DC Young Fly, I hadn't met any rappers for real at this time yet. I think I met, man, not really, bro. Like, this was one of my first times really meeting a rapper besides like DC Young Fly for real. So I kind of, the nervous hit me. He's like, "Come on, bro, come on." This boy excited. I'm like, oh man. So I remember I kind of gathered myself for a second, and while I'm standing there kind of like, "All right, bro, let's do this," getting everything ready, you know, getting everything together. The black truck that pulled up in front of me, the back door open. I'm standing right here looking at the door open. Gunna hop out. It was Gunna. Like, Gunna hopped out. But he wasn't the big guy at the time yet. I think he might not even have dropped Drip or Drown yet. Like, Drip or Drown might have been out, maybe. But I really, like, he hopped out. I was like, "Oh, this Gunna." But he wasn't, like, Blow was bigger than Gunna, Lil Baby. He was bigger than a lot of guys at this time. So when Gunna hopped out, I'm like, that's cool, but, you know, you like, not no disrespect, just I wasn't there for him, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool. He hopped out, we looked at each other. He probably was like, who the heck is this? Like, who is, bro, standing here just like I was looking at him? So we stood there, looked at each other, hit the head. Nah, he went walking. Pablo manager come back around the truck like, "Bro, what you doing, bro?" Cause I'm just standing there. So I'm like, "All right, bro, I'm coming." So I walk over there. So like, from my vision, from when I'm standing there, I can see like the truck, and then I see Pablo manager behind the truck talking to me. So I'm guessing like Pablo is like around the truck. So I had to walk around and turn and look, and there he is. So I come walking over, and the manager's like, "Yeah, here you go, da da da." And it was Pablo, like Pablo hopping out the whip. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give my boy the flower, but he hard, bro. This dude is like a real charismatic, like cool dude in real life. Like, Hoodrich Pablo, that's my boy. Like, y'all can see, I hope the camera pick it up. But this picture is actually from that night. I'm gonna make it big too, so y'all can see. This is a poster I got in my room. Yeah, that's how it looked. If y'all can see that, you know what I'm saying. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the big picture up. But yeah, man, cool dude, bro. Real cool dude, man. I was real happy to meet Pablo that night, man. For real, like, yeah, man. That was like my start. You know, I felt like that's what got me in there. But anyway, let me get back to the story. So, man, I really want to stand up and act it out, like blow hopping out the man, the dude. So I walk up and the black truck, the door open and he get out. And bro kind of tall, like, you know, he hop out and he got the arm full of baby bottles. He like this, like he hop out the car like this, like his arms folded, but he got baby bottles all in his joint. He holding them, and he hop out and he just looking at me. He turned, you know, he blow. So I'm like blow, like I'm just inside like blow. I was like, he was like, yeah, like, oh, you know, he turned up. So I was like, bro, blow. Anytime you need some art, bro, anything like that, bro, I'm at Georgia State learning graphic design right now, bro. Hit me anytime you need me. Low. It was a lot of, I guess, like I said, they were late or whatever, so it was a lot of, like, it was kind of rush for them to go ahead and get into the building. So I'm talking to Blow, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro, I was starstruck, man, like, but Blow, I'm glad the first rapper who I really met. Now, let me not say this just yet. I'm gonna finish this story. So, like I said, I'm chopping it up with, bro, I'm the go-to guy, da-da-da-da-da, how it is. And Blow like, oh, you the go-to guy? And then so, I don't think it was the manager, like I said, I think it was the bouncer of the club, or the, what you call it, like the promoter, the host, whatever. He kind of like, bro, come on, y'all supposed to be in here, come on, bro. So, he kind of like interrupted our conversation, like, come on. So all Blow, Entourage, Gunna, everybody came like together. Like they always, it was like a group, like a huddle, like football now. So I kind of like stepped off, like, all right, cool. Like, you know, I done gave Blow the picture, I done said my piece, you know, I kind of stepped off, stood there looking at him, but I kind of just backed up, like, you know, just respect, you know. I ain't coattail clinging or nothing like that, bro. This y'all wave. I appreciate the little 15 seconds of fame y'all gave me. So I go back up, you know, I'm just posted there, and the bouncer, promoter dude, whatever, the guy who I told y'all came out, he walked up, he was like, all right, everybody ready? We about to go in. And I'm just posted like, all right, I'll catch y'all later type. He was like, bro, what the hell you doing, bro? You with us? I'm talking about my eyes lit up, bro. My everything, damn, bro, like the big dogs like this. I'm just a dude at Georgia State learning how to draw. I ain't really even official with it yet. And the big dog giving me a shot like that, like he like, you can come in. I'm gonna put all the clips and all this. I'm talking about real euphoric, eye-opening, epiphany type moment. That's why, like, man, I'm gonna just say the story and then I'm gonna give my 2 cents. But yeah, man, that was real. Like, whoa, like for real, I can come in there with y'all. Like, y'all don't know me from a can of paint, and y'all rocking with me like that. Like, yeah, man, Blow. Definitely, that's my favorite. I'm going to say that's my favorite male rapper right now to this day because of that. You know what I'm saying? Bro was a stand-up guy. But let me stay into the story. My bad, y'all be trying to go off on these tangents. So, I'm kind of froze, like, yo, I'm with y'all. He like, bro, what the hell you doing? Come on, bro. Come on, we got to go. Like, you coming or not? I was like, shoot, I'm right behind y'all. Man, everything kind of started going in slow motion for me, y'all. Like, it was so, like, just hard. Like, that was just so fire. That's the only way I could describe it. The moment was so fire. So we go walking as a group, like a unit. We walking up to the stairs to go into the museum bar. We're going to this slow motion. Like, I'm walking like, yo, like I'm looking like Pablo right here in front of me. I think Gunna was like to the back of me. And it was a group of guys, you know. So I only knew them or who they were, you know. So we walking upstairs all slow mode out. I'm like, yo, I'm in there bit with Pablo. Like, dang. I expect just drop the joint off and let go. But yeah, man, so they let me come in there. It was like a party. It was, you know, a party, of course. So when we first went up the stairs, it took us into this, like, we in some, like, VIP room. It was weird. Like, we were on, like, a balcony inside of the building. So we walked up, come in the room. It's a bunch of other people up there, too. I guess they VIP or something. But where was a bar up there and stuff. It was like sections, but you could go over to the edge and look down at the people you know, cheering in the crowd in the stage where if somebody was performing, we could look down and see that. So I'm like, yo, I'm up here with the big dogs. Like, yeah, Gunna was in there for sure. Gunna was there. I'm trying to remember who else was there. Because this was 2017, y'all. Like, this was like almost 10 years ago. That's so mind-blowing, bro. But anyway, Gunna was there. Hoodrich Pablo was there. Trap Lord Slime was there, if I'm not mistaken. Who else was there? Man, it was a couple. I can't remember all the guys. This was long ago, y'all. But we were in the building for sure. We stood up there for a second. They had the bottle girls come out and stuff. They were just saluting all the VIP guys. Then we went downstairs. Pablo did a performance. Yeah, he performed on stage. Him and Gunna. I think they had that dang, what's the name of that song? I spent $230 on the dash. No limit. Damn, what's the name of that song? But that's the one that they performed though. Man, what's the name of that? That y'all gonna eat me up. Anyway, so yeah, they perform and stuff. I'm standing there mesmerized, y'all. This is back when I'm using Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat no more, but I'm on there posting like, yeah, I'm in the building. I'm in the building with, you know. I was really excited. I can't lie about that, man. So, long story short, they did the show. They rocked the concert, whatever. Yeah, knocked them dead. They wanted an encore, all that. But Blow was like, nah, I got bigger fish to fry. Let go. So we got up out of there. So we leave and we walk out back in the parking lot again. I had walked up to Pablo. I was like, Blow, can I get a picture with you? And he just posted up. He looked at me for a second. Bro looked at me for a second. He was like, yeah, we can do that. And I was like, damn, like everything just lit up, like my, like no Diddy, but my heart and all that. Like, damn, bro, you the big dog, bro. I'm the small fry. You just looking out for me like that, bro. Like, man, that, you know what I'm saying? That was real cool to Blow, bro. I can't even count. So we what's it called? We take the picture. I got my boy, one of the cameramen out there. I get my phone, hey bro, take this picture. And that's when we did this. This was on the outside. Yeah, this was right outside, man. Yeah. And oh yeah, this was when Blow was with the DC boys. So Lil Dude Luciano was there. If y'all know Lil Dude, Big Say So from DC, I met him that night too. I forgot about it. Yeah, I definitely met Lil Dude that night too. Yeah, man, rest in peace, Guno. Yeah, that's crazy, all that. So yeah, man, we left out. I got the picture with him. I was like, Blow, if you need me, boy, you ever need me, boy, don't hesitate, boy. And he was like, alright, man, I got you, bro, I got you. So yeah, they went like that, and that was just where I met Blow. You know, I done linked up with Blow so many times. Like right before he got locked up, 2019. I met him the end of 2017. I linked up with that boy like up until he got locked up, man. He got locked up like August, I think, 2019, man. And shoot, he just got out, and I ain't seen Blow since probably like 2019, man. That's like the last time I probably saw a dude, for real. But yeah, I was with him though, man. I got way more link ups with him than that. That was just the first one, you know. I'm gonna say this too, y'all. Now y'all post in the comments, but Blow, I went to my first strip club with Hoodrich Pablo, and you know what I'm saying. They just tore that one down just now, but that was like 2019. Nah, that was 2018. That was 2018 January. That was like a month after this museum bar joint. So yeah, I got plenty stories with plenty of these guys, man. I'm talking about, I think the next video I'm gonna do is how I met Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? I could do how I met DC on Fly. I got, man, I done met a lot of these boys, man, for real. I think I'm gonna start doing videos like this. But now I'm going ahead and go in depth, so that's the story, you know. It just went like that, just a stroke of luck, you know, just from my classmate. I mean, my roommate bringing up that Hoodrich Pablo got this show tonight. I drew a picture of him, it happened to be on my wall. Take it off, we go to the show, and then it just turned into all that, you know. And I just want to kind of speak on what I was saying, like how I was grateful. Like, I was grateful how that impacted me. I was grateful for that, for real. Like I said, how I keep saying, like, the big dog, you looking out for the rookie. Like, I ain't even really got in the game yet, and you giving me a shot like that, like the motivation that I got from that, was insane. Like the motivation blow gave me just from being like solid like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget it. And I was so grateful for it. Like to this day, that's my favorite rapper. He don't ever gotta put out a song again. I just like how he move. You real, the stuff you say in your raps. When I met you, you lived up to it. Now I'm gonna say this: a lot of these rappers don't. Like it's slick best to not meet your favorite. You know what I'm saying? It's really not, because the idea you have in your head of them might be better than the reality. Like they might really be a lame in real life for real. And Hoodrich Pablo was not. I can say that. So that's why to this day, I don't care if he outdated, I don't care. Like, I don't care. The rapper you listen to, you never ever met him. You never gonna meet him. And if you do meet him, he probably won't care for you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my favorite. You know, I appreciate how he looked out for me. And he was up here and I was down here and he looked out. That's why in my neighborhood, now, a couple of years later, you know, I sell clothes and stuff. I got a little name, whatever, in my city. But I try to look out. You see, I don't try to hold nuts on guys unless they deserve it. But for no reason, I ain't doing that to the little guy. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I had guys who were bigger than me look out for me to get me to where I am today. So I ain't holding nuts on nobody. Now you come around thinking you hard and you come on, bro. You might have to let you know. But other than that, man, nah, bro. You know that. I saw how Blow doing something so simple. He probably forgot about this. Even if I tell him the story and show him the pictures and the videos, he probably be like, bro, I don't remember that, because he got so much big stuff going on. But it was probably so small for him, but it meant the world to me. And that was just a lesson I was grateful to learn. Like, man, I never know how I'm impacting somebody. You know what I'm saying? Something to me might be nothing. I might walk off from this setting and forget all about that. It might mean the world to this person. You know what I'm saying? And it could be good or bad. Like, the way you rub somebody, man, that junk could be good or bad. Like, say like it was the other way around. Like, he did some lame stuff. Now I hate the dude. You feel me? If I was the wrong type of guy, it could escalate to something different. You feel me? So yeah, man, I was just grateful for that. You know, grateful that I was able to be blessed like that. And now I turn around and try to look out, you know, too. But yeah, shout out Hoodrich Pablo, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm gonna wrap it up here. That's pretty much how I met him. Now, if y'all want to talk about how we kept going and linking up, I'm dropping him off clothes and all this too. Y'all let me know. But just how I met him, that's it. But I'm gonna go ahead and post a couple clips and pictures and all that, let you know, man. Yeah, shout out to the real Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? The real ones. You know. So that's how I met Hoodrich Pablo. It's Holy Design in the building. Checking out. Gonna do another one in a second, man. Holy Season Podcast, episode 400. Yeah, that way. We in the building.
Yeah, man, somebody handed me this at the show tonight in Atlanta, Georgia. It's love, man. I really do appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm finna hang this up on my wall. Y'all send me more art. All